Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video from the Pickles Parker Reviews. Now today is Doctor Who's 57th birthday. It's the 23rd of November 2020. 57 years since An Unearthly Child aired on television screens across the UK. And if I'd actually pre-planned this video and actually put some effort and thinking into it, I would have done this as a facecam video with me with a party hat or something, maybe with like a nice drink, and had done a really fancy dancy stuff. However, I didn't think too much beforehand about how I was going to set up this video, and maybe I should have, considering what I was expecting to be released today. I was expecting a trailer. Now, we were all expecting a trailer for Revolution of the Daleks, and technically we got that. Not really. Maybe it's good that I didn't have a party hat, because this isn't going to be the most positive of videos, and I can hear people saying, Mr. Negative again. No, I'm not the main villain from Spider-Man PS4. Yep, Spider-Man reference there for you there. But I don't want to be negative, because I understand that we have got some interesting stuff today. I don't want to be negative on Doctor Who Day, the birthday of Doctor Who. I don't want to be negative about it. However, I just can't help but feel disappointed with the news we got today. Yes, it's another news update we're doing today. I promise I'm not becoming Faries or Ace Creeper or Nerd Den or any of those guys. This is news I wanted to cover, and obviously it's big news. It's stuff we got for Revolution of the Daleks. Now, as I hinted beforehand, we were expecting a trailer for Revolution of the Daleks today, especially as nothing aired during Children in Need, which is when sometimes you get a trailer or a little preview clip for Doctor Who specials. That didn't happen, and considering the Series 12 trailer aired on Doctor Who Day last year, I think everyone was expecting a Revolution of the Daleks trailer at least today, maybe showing Captain Jack and the Daleks. We didn't really get that at all. And, you know, there's a Timeless Children rewatch. I personally didn't take part in it because, I mean, I was doing other things. And also, I mean, I appreciate the idea. I think it's a lovely idea to do a rewatch on Doctor Who Day. However, I mean, I just don't really want to put myself through the Timeless Children again. I'm not going to, you know, be around the bush here. But no, I didn't watch that. However, you know, it's a lovely idea. And everyone was expecting a trailer at the end of that. And what we got was about a 15-second, if that, 11-second clip of John Barrowman saying, "Ooh, I love that sound," or whatever it is, when the TARDIS sounds. Obviously a clip from the special that says, "Jack is back." That's such a big announcement. And, you know, I'm not trying to seem ungrateful here, but we knew Captain Jack was going to be in this special since, like, February, I want to say. So we've known this for, you know, almost a year. So that's no big announcement that Captain Jack's going to be in this. And obviously if we got a trailer that announced Captain Jack as well as, you know, showing some other bits, I wouldn't have been annoyed because, you know, obviously it would have been a nice trailer. However, the fact that everyone knew Captain Jack was going to be in this, yet they treated it as a big announcement and the only announcement, really annoyed me because, you know, at the end of the day I'm disappointed. I was expecting a trailer and we didn't get that. But also for this to be all we got in terms of a visual sense and it to be something we already knew, that's disappointing. It puts me in the mind of when they released that Resolution trailer and they're like, oh my god! And it was essentially just the trailer we had before, but just with Dalek voices at the end, as if it wasn't all but confirmed Daleks were going to be in it. Now, it puts me in that same of mind. I know Chibnall wants to run a tight ship, but we knew that Captain Jack was going to be in it for ages. This isn't a big reveal, far from it. As I said, I don't want to seem as if I'm ungrateful because, you know, at the end of the day, I appreciate that we have this stuff, but ultimately on a marketing standpoint, it's really poor from the BBC. Not only did they miss Children in Need, but they've now missed putting a trailer out on Doctor Who Day. Well, there's not going to be a better time to put out a Doctor Who trailer. They didn't put it out in Comic-Con, so when are they putting it out? And it's been a common thing with the Chibnall era. The marketing has been ridiculously poor, and this only further shows this with no trailer. And as I said, part of this rant is more to do with my disappointment. I was excited for a trailer, we didn't get it, but ultimately it's almost like a middle finger up to the fans, because not only did we not get a trailer, but we got a teaser, in inverted commas, of something that we knew for ages. I think that's the kick in the teeth, really. So in terms of a visual medium, it was a kick in the teeth. We didn't get anything, and that is massively disappointing, obviously. You know, as I said, I'm glad to see John Barrowman back. You know, it'll be interesting to see what he's like in the special. However, ultimately, I think we were all expecting a little bit more than confirmation of something we've known for the best part of a year now. However, on you know, more nice news, while in a visual sense we didn't really get anything new, and that was disappointing, we did get a very nice poster that should be on screen now. And this is a gorgeous piece of artwork here, and this is the main takeaway. This is much more informative than that 15-second clip of John Barrowman, you know, which I find it funny, actually. I think Mr. TARDIS Reviews actually pointed this out. The end bit, the end screen of the YouTube video, where it says don't forget to click below and subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel. You know, that bit is longer than the actual clip, which I just find hilarious. But anyway, you know, this poster is actually more substantial because it's completely new. We haven't seen this before. Obviously, you've got Captain Jack on the front there, waving around the square gun from Empty Child, a nice, you know, cool thing there. We've also got the first official BBC, you know, announcement that isn't a leak of the new Dalek design. Now, I don't think I've actually spoken about this much, actually, if at all, of the new Dalek design. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of it. I wasn't a big fan of the Dalek design in Resolution, if you've watched my rant of Resolution back at the end of 2018, I think it was. I mean, I implore you don't, because it's very cringy and I got far too annoyed at Resolution. However, I just wasn't a big fan of it. It looked fake, it didn't look threatening, it looked weirdly anorexic and weirdly, really disproportionate. Everyone said to people who didn't like it, you know, why don't you like it? You know, it's not like it's an actual Dalek design. It's just, you know, a scrap metal Dalek. This isn't what they're actually going to look like. And it is the new design for the Daleks, and everyone said, oh, why are you getting annoyed? This isn't the new design for the Daleks, it's just a one-off. But no, it is, because look at this Dalek design. It's literally the same, all this weird, disproportionate, anorexic, I don't want to sound mean, but crap-looking Dalek, because it does look crap. I would much rather have the Paradigm Daleks back than this, because at least they looked, you know, mildly threatening in some instances. I mean, I am a bit of a Paradigm and Dalek apologist. I do quite like them, so that doesn't really, you know, say much. But I think that you just look at this Dalek, and obviously this is news that came out ages ago, so I'm not trying to bring up old things here. I just genuinely haven't covered it on the channel yet, so that's why I'm re-going over this. I know everyone has already spoken about these, but I guess these Daleks, I'm just not a fan of the proportions. However, I do like the colour, you know, black and silver, always a win for me, but I just, like, why can't they use the actual Dalek sculpt, like the RTD Dalek sculpt, and just do different colours? Because ultimately this is not the way to go in terms of new Dalek sculpts. I really hope it isn't, because I'm really not a fan of it. It looks so disproportionate, anorexic, not threatening at all, and it just looks wrong. But anyway, Dalek rant over. It is nice to see that, you know, regardless of my thoughts about the design, the BBC have actually released images of it. And weirdly that they made such a big point of Captain Jack coming back, but there was no announcements of the, you know, design of the Daleks. They're just casually on this poster as if we already had an announcement for them, even though we hadn't, so that's kind of weird. But I'm glad to see them on the poster nonetheless. Obviously the big thing is we once again see Jodie in her prison robes, which, you know, is really nice. Again, I didn't cover what we got from Comic-Con, you know, the pictures mainly because there wasn't really anything to cover really, but, you know, it was nice to see this image of Jodie in the prison robes, in the prison. You know, her hair is a lot different to when we last saw her at the end of The Timeless Children. You know, she's clearly a bit weathered. She's clearly not in the same position we saw her at the end of The Timeless Children. We once again see her in her prison robes here, you know, emphasising that, you know, a lot of time has passed and that maybe a substantial amount of the story will take place in prison. Who knows, but it's nice to see that that's being reinforced onto this poster, and it won't just be a 2-second thing. But then the Resolution poster had those weird people from all throughout time in it as prominent on the cover, and then, you know, they were in like the 2 seconds at the start of the story. So who knows, she may still not be in prison for that long. It may not be a prominent part of the story. You know, this poster could be fooling us just like that Resolution one, but it's nice to see it marketed nonetheless. And although that teaser in inverted commas was incredibly disappointing, this poster is the opposite. It's really nice to see, and it's just some beautiful artwork. I really like it. Yes, overall, in terms of this news from Doctor Who Day, in terms of Revolution of the Daleks, it's an incredibly mixed bag. I really enjoyed, seeing the poster. I think it's a beautiful artwork, and it reveals a new stuff about the special. I really liked it. However, that teaser was so disappointing, and it brings us, as I mentioned before, more onto BBC's marketing for Doctor Who, because it's been so poor in recent years. And, we still don't have a confirmed air date for the special. Is it Christmas? Is it New Year? Who knows? We still don't know. The BBC are being incredibly sloppy with this marketing. I really wish they'd pull their finger out because, come on, do they not know the benefits of really marketing something? They've done it in the past. Why are they being so, dodgy with their marketing? And why are they just not marketing it? It really makes no sense to me. And this would have been the perfect time to do it. And they just really let everyone down, I think, because everyone was expecting something big. And that's just not what we've really got. And as I said, I don't want to seem as if I'm ungrateful here. But, I was just expecting a bit more. And I think this is incredibly disappointing. And I kind of wish they would have done nothing at all, rather than just have this as a teaser in inverted commas. Because it really does, when they're calling that a teaser, I think it does really wind fans up who were expecting a trailer, saying, you wanted a trailer, here it is. It's not a trailer. You can't say it's a trailer because it just isn't, and that was very disappointing. And I am still disappointed with that, and I wish the BBC would market it better. But, on the flip side, the poster was very nice, so it's a double-edged sword, I guess. It's a mixed bag. But, at the end of the day, Captain Jack's now been confirmed, that Dalek design's been confirmed, all stuff we essentially knew, but it's nice to get confirmation, I guess. But yes, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like, drop a sub, and hit that notification bell to stay notified for all the latest videos. And yeah, what do you think of this news? Do you like it? Do you not? Whatever, what do you think of the trailer? Are you disappointed like me? Are you actually satisfied with it? What do you think of the poster as well? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd be really interested to hear it. And what are you doing this fine Doctor Who Day? Are you doing great things? What are you doing? What are you doing to celebrate? I'd be really interested to hear that as well. But yes, thank you guys for watching, and of course, a goodbye. Happy 57th birthday, Doctor Who.